Yeah, you're over here. Hey, listen, nothing's going to go right today. I promise you that. Nothing is going right today. Who has the first question?
Yeah, unique position here. We're announcing an incredible fight, but we don't know when or where it's going to happen. Can you give us some insight on kind of when you're targeting this to take place?
Well, we have to find Bisping first, and once we find Bisping, we'll find the day. We're working on it. There's some things that technically need to be done with George St. Pierre before we can get him to fight. Obviously, he has to get in the USADA program. There's a lot of different things that have to happen. Once we know where George is, we'll set the date. I'm hoping and aiming for this, and probably in July. That's in a perfect world. I would love to see this fight happen on International Fight Week.
George, obviously, welcome back. For 3 years, you've been answering questions about coming back and, did you want to fight again and all those things. Why was now the right time, and how much of it had to do with, your thoughts of Michael Bisping and how maybe you match up with him?
It was a lot more complicated than that. The landscape in mixed martial art changed all the time. And we had ups and downs and discussion. It's been a long time, a long process. I want to say thanks to the UFC, thanks to my management team to make that possible. And at one point after UFC 206 Toronto, I kind of lost hope, and then it bounced back and they announced me the great news. So I'm very happy to be here.
George, is there something about going to 185 right now that interested you that maybe wasn't possible for you 3 years ago? Because we used to talk before you left about possibly coming up to fight Anderson Silva. Is there something about the comeback, maybe getting a little older, the way your body's functioning, that makes you, better for 185 now than previously?
I'm always the same weight. I walk around between 185, 190. Actually, even some 155ers guys are bigger than me. I'm an average size welterweight. It's a huge task. And fighting business, it's like the stock market. Some guys, sometimes their stock is high, some guys, their stock is low, and it's a question of timing. When I used to fight as a welterweight, I had a crazy lineup waiting for me. And I had injuries. I blew up my ACL back then. And they were waiting for me. And the opportunity for a fight, if you come up and fight, it's not really the fight that is dangerous. The fight is always dangerous, but it's the preparation. Because you need to have training partner that makes the environment representative of what you're going to have. So you have to train with heavier guy. It's not necessarily that the guys are better. It's the guys are heavier, and freak accident are more likely to happen. Right now, I don't hold the belt. Nobody is waiting for me. I can do whatever I want. It was a perfect timing. I wanted to make a big boom in my comeback, and like I said, it's like the stock market. Right now, the guy who has the highest stock right now, it's Michael Bisping, and it was a perfect timing for me to do it.
Now you are.
You're talking about being a fucking welterweight. You are a welterweight, okay? I'm a middleweight. I can't wait to fucking square up against you. Stand up. Stand up and look at the size of me and look at the size of you. Go back to fucking Canada.
That's all you have on me. That's all you have.
No, it's not. I've got a lot more than that, pal.
Skill, fighting IQ, athleticism.
Here's the guy.
Everything is on my side.
Oh, is it really? Height, reach, good looks, fucking accent, the jab, the punch, the kick, everything. George, listen, while you were away, because you were so scared of everybody taking steroids, I was man enough to still be fighting those guys. You went away, you went and fucking chased aliens. I don't know what you did. No one gives a fuck where you were or what you did. You're coming back, the sport is a different place, game over. If you're a real fighter, you don't give a fuck about Under Armour or this or that. I've been in the same place the entire time, fighting the best in the world. Simple as that. I don't need sponsors as an excuse not to fight. I don't need a reason not to fight. I fight all the time. That's what I do. I'm a fighter. That's why I got the fucking belt, George. Hey, George, where's your belt? Where's your fucking belt? You don't have one. The sport moved on, buddy. The sport moved on.
Well, I could have stole one while you were out in Vegas drinking.
Stop it, please. You're saying I'm embarrassing myself? Please stop it. You're embarrassing yourself.
Next question.
George, we know you wanted to fight in Toronto. Is fighting in Canada a priority for you at this point?
I don't care where the octagon will be set. I'm here to do a job, and it's got to be to beat up that drunk man right there.
Whoa. Why is the onus on me being fucking drunk? What's that got to do with anything? I've been drunk throughout my entire fucking career. Dana will testify to that. Why does that make this fight any fucking different? Why does that matter? I'm English. I'm in fucking Vegas. I'm going to fight. Hey, when is the fight, George? When's the fight? When do you want to fight? Because I'll fight right now. I'll fight right now, motherfucker. That's the difference between you and me. So you look at me.
You don't scare me, not even one bit. Not even one bit.
I'm not trying to scare you.
I know. You really don't.
I'm not trying to scare you, but here's the fact. I'm a real fighter. I'm a real fighter. You're an athlete, and good for you. You're a very, very good athlete, but you're an athlete. I'm a fighter. I'm a middleweight. I'm a legit middleweight. I used to fight at light heavyweight. I was 15 and 0 at light heavyweight, pal. So, you know, I mean, you are a very, very good fighter, George. I respect you very, very much. But at the end of the day, there's a reason why they have weight classes. It's as simple as that. And I respect you coming back, but I know why you picked me. You think I'm an easy fight. Just like Anderson did. Just like Luke Rockhold did when I knocked him out in the first round. Just like everybody does. Yeah, fucking Luke Rockhold. Just like everybody does. And time again, I proved them wrong. So this is the guy, the greatest of all time. Didn't want to face Anderson. Didn't want to face Anderson when he was the man. But he comes out of retirement to face me. Yeah, real good fighter. Yeah.
Just one last for Michael. You know, a lot of people are saying that the legitimate #1 contender is Yoel Romero.
So,
if you're Yoel Romero right now, what do you do? Do you take another fight to really get yourself?
If he's so good, then just keep beating people. Because I'll tell you what, George doesn't have a style to hurt me. I can show you a text message to Dana right now. I said, George will not hurt me. In 6 weeks after this fight, I'll fight Yoel Romero. Correct, Dana?
Correct.
So, Yoel, sit on the fucking stool. Do whatever you want to do. Shit your pants, whatever it may be. I'll be here.